Hello everybody, Carnage back here again, and today I'm going to be doing part 4 of my comic book haul. Not haul, collection I mean. But before I do that, I picked these two figures up yesterday. I picked up Paladin, which actually has me complete Sasquatch. This is my dog. Come here. No. Cool girl. Yep, and there's another one right there, and one right there that's out of view. I picked up Paladin, and I picked up the Hobo 525 action figure. Very cool. I can see why you like this figure and had it as your profile picture, Hobo. But anyway, guys, I'm just gonna be showing you all the comics I have in this shoebox that I just didn't have anywhere to put, either because I don't really want them that much, and they were just there, or I just don't have any place to put them, so, yep. But let me start off with an issue of Green Hornet. I loved the movie when it came out, so I'm gonna try and read that, and I also have Suiciders Kings of Hell-A, which is actually a pretty good comic. I recommend you guys go check that out. And then one I just didn't, that I got in a mystery thing, it's Ghostbusters. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it looks cool, so I may keep it. And a lot of these are just mostly because I didn't have a whole lot of space for them, but here is Uncanny Inhumans #1. I just love how that cover looks. And I believe this is when Superman came back from the dead in the 90s, so that was pretty cool to get. And a couple more are Batman and Spawn, and Invaders number 13, I believe. So pretty cool. And, well, speaking of Paladin, here's Heroes for Hire with Spider-Man and Paladin on the cover. Yeah, that's very cool. I forgot I had that one, even though it was one of the top ones. I'm just getting a couple more comics, right? And, okay, here's Deviate, I think it is. I'm not positive what it's called, but I'm just going by what it says. That's one I didn't even know anything about. Here is the Marvel Saga. I don't know what issue this is. I think it's 20. But, again, I just picked it up just because I thought it looked cool. And here is Brilliant, number 4, I believe. Yeah, number 4. And here's another random one called Kamandi at Earth's End. This was just like a gift I got from my grandmother. It was nice for her, she didn't have to do it. And here is Meridian. Again, most of these are just random ones that I was given as gifts. Here is Man of War number 1. And the rest, and 3 of these are just like magazines that just had like Wonder Woman on the, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and the Defenders. So that's mostly why they're in there. And here is Freaks number 1. So, and Freaks number 3, and Jet and another issue of Freaks. So I have the first 3 issues of Freaks, it looks like. Yeah, and here's another like Entertainment Weekly with Black Panther on it. And if you guys haven't checked out Marvel Stop Motion Studios, I actually voiced Black Panther in that, so I recommend you guys go check that out. And here's the New Defenders number 138. And here's one called Breakthrough. Again, a lot of these are just miscellaneous random ones. And here are actually like a couple that I got from like a subscription service that were made for kids, so I actually like both these covers, so that's why I still have them. And here is Dr. Voodoo #1. That is still the coolest looking cover I've ever seen. And in this baggie is just some random old ones like Porky Pig and like a couple other ones besides them. And I have a couple of hardcover type ones of Spider-Man meets Spider-Man 2099 and Superman the Earth Stealers. Both, I've actually only read this one, and this one I just never got around to. But, I mean, I got time. And here's a couple, like, X-Men related Marvel sagas. They both look pretty cool. And here's a free comic book day 1 of Savage Dragon Legacy. And my stepdad got that for me. And I think this one was free too. It's a Transformers one. I'm not a huge fan of Transformers. No offense to anyone that is, but I have just never really been into it just because they're cars that transform into like robots that transform into like airplanes and stuff like that. And here's another one called The Phantom. So that's pretty cool. And I don't know why, but I just enjoyed this when I first got it. It's called Dial H for Hero. And they actually, like all the people on this cover except for the black hole type guy, they are just the same two people that get different powers every like issue. Like you never see the same guy twice. Like, and they had fans like create them. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. And here is a Jimmy Olsen comic book. Don't know what issue, but it's Jimmy Olsen. And here's actually another one of the first ones I ever got. It's Deadman #3 from 1985. I didn't know it was that old. And here is another free comic book day 1 of Valiant. Here is a kind of old comic book of the Invaders. It's a little ruined, but yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's not like crumpling in my hands. Here is another free comic book day 1 of Divergence. And another Dial H for Hero. And a couple of random ones of Ren and Stimpy and a comic called Fringe. I mean, I watched Ren and Stimpy a little bit when I was younger, but haven't seen it in years. Okay, we're getting close to the bottom of this pile, and another one of the first ones I ever got, Booster Gold, #9 of the year 1986, and I also have The Simpsons #1 and #2. I love The Simpsons, if you guys don't know. And here's Bart Simpson #99 and 98. And here is The Uncanny Inhumans. I just love how that cover looks. It looks really cool to me. Here's one called 5 Weapons. I've never heard of it except for when I got it. And a free comic book day of 2015 of Bongo and The Simpsons #223. Both of these are pretty cool. And here is one of Rocket and Groot. It's issue #4. It's a variant edition. And I also have Fantastic Force #2. Again, another random one. Like, most of these are either just ones my family has gotten me, or that I've gotten in, like, mystery bags. And here is The House of Mystery and Kazar the Savage. Both of these are both actually really cool looking covers, so. And I also have Kick-Ass 2. issue number 5. And I have Ink number 3 of 6 of 09, and Fantastic 5 Part 4 of 5. Okay, we are at the last, few guys, so just hold on for a little bit longer. And here is the year 1 of Des Moines Comic Con. This was the first, thing. It's The Walking Dead reissue number 1, but I like this cover more than I like the original one, and I don't even own the original one, so. And here is a Marvel Knights sketchbook, and I think the rest of these are just like Walking Dead, is what it's looking like. So here is Walking Dead number 115, and here's a free comic book day, one where it just talks about, these people on the cover. Here is Walking Dead number 116, Walking Dead 152, and 153, 147, issue number 150, and 118. And there are 2 more books left in this box, so I have Thunderbolts number 22, and I picked this up just mostly because I thought the cover looked pretty cool, and issue number 28? Yeah, 28. Yeah, both of these are pretty cool. I recommend you guys go check out the Thunderbolt series from 2000... Oh, what year is it? 2014. I recommend you guys check out the 2014 Thunderbolt series because I actually liked it, and I only have these 2 issues of it, so it's pretty good. And this is part 4, I believe. I don't remember if I said that earlier, but this is part 4 of my comic book collection, so that's pretty much it. I only have one thing to show you guys, and it's Sasquatch. Yeah, he is pretty good. I recommend you guys, try and get, this series done, this collection, because this is actually a pretty good figure. I like it. Then again, I just love, the weird-looking ones, like Man-Thing I love, so. And Warlock. He's down there, and I can't get him just because he's kind of, behind a few figures that I don't want to knock down. But anyway, that's pretty much it for today, guys, so thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. You know what? I'm just going to let it run out for 11 seconds. You know what? Leave a comment down below saying what your favorite comic series is, and as I say that, I am going to go out.